Okay, Mukesh sir and Kailash sir, welcome on board. And today we got a little late to start our session. सर ये हमारा डेली लाइव सेशन जो है 9 o'clock वाला वो थोड़ा हमारा लेट हो रहा है बट मे बी टिल 10:15 यू कैन स्पेयर सम टाइम एंड प्रोवाइड सम गाइडेंस टू स्टूडेंट्स टुडे एंड इस सेशन के तीन पर्पज होते हैं सर। एक पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट गाइडेंस से रिलेटेड अगर कोई बच्चों की क्वेरीज है दैट वी कैन हैंडल एंड अनदर इज लाइक interview से related. I mean, students are getting calls from various interviews. We can handle that also. And third is अपॉर्चुनिटीज रिलेटेड टू अब्रॉड, फॉरेन से रिलेटेड कोई अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं तो हम वो भी शेयर करते हैं। तो इसका मल्टीपल बेनिफिट्स है सर, तीनों का एडवांटेज है इसका। टू स्टार्ट विद सर, आई शेयर माय स्क्रीन फॉर कपल ऑफ मिनट्स टू टेल स्टूडेंट्स हाउ दे कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर वेरियस इंटरव्यूज जहां से उनको कॉल आया है। तो बहुत से बच्चों को सर आईआईटी मद्रास से, आईआईटी कानपुर से कॉल आना स्टार्ट हुआ है एंड देयर फर्स्ट क्वेरी इज कि हम तैयारी कैसे करें इन डिपार्टमेंट्स की जहां से हमें कॉल आता है, इनका हम प्रिपरेशन कैसे कर सकते हैं, दैट इज देयर क्वेरी। उसमें नॉर्मली हम क्या करते हैं सर, अलग अलग आईआईटीज के अंदर, जैसे आईआईटी मद्रास है या बाकी आईआईटी है, उसके अंदर हर डिपार्टमेंट का अपना एक होता है सर। हर डिपार्टमेंट का अपना एक रिसर्च एरिया है एंड दे कैन प्रिपेयर इफ दे अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट प्रोफेसर्स आर डूइंग इन दैट डिपार्टमेंट। और उसके लिए एक तरीका ये है, जैसे अगर सपोज आईआईटी मद्रास से आपको कॉल आया है, लेट अस से मटेरियल साइंस डिपार्टमेंट से, आई एम श्योर वी आर सीइंग आवर दिस स्क्रीन नाउ।
Right,
अगर
sir.
मेटलर्जी मटेरियल साइंस डिपार्टमेंट से आईआईटी मद्रास से अगर कॉल आया है किसी स्टूडेंट को, तो ही शुड गो टू दिस डिपार्टमेंट। मटेरियल साइंस तो उसको तैयार करना ही है, दैट इज अ सब्जेक्ट ही इज टू प्रिपेयर सर। other than that he is to go to this department, and when he goes to IIT Madras Department of Material Science, he is to see what people are doing research. The moment he goes to the research sir, he will find that yes, some research work is going on in this particular department. Professors are into these research areas, and I'm very sure students will get lot of ideas कि उस इस फील्ड में जो काम हो रहा है उसमें से उनको आइडिया लगेगा कि उनको तैयारी किस डायरेक्शन से करनी है। So there are so many such departments from where students are getting call, like Department of Management Studies वगैरह हैं जहां से उनको कॉल आ रही है। I am not getting why this is not opening. Maybe some reason for this sir. तो जब वो डिपार्टमेंट में जाएंगे सर तो उनको काफी आइडिया लगेगा कि वो काम किस फील्ड में कर रहे हैं। अलग अलग प्रोफेसर्स का उसमें काम होता है, अलग अलग डायरेक्शन वो लोग काम करते हैं। एंड वन क्वेश्चन दे विल आस्क यू इन द इंटरव्यू इज लाइक व्हाई यू वांट टू ज्वाइन दिस डिपार्टमेंट। वो भी आंसर उसको वहीं से पता लगेगा सर, व्हाई दे वांट टू ज्वाइन दिस डिपार्टमेंट। ऑल्सो इन पीपल दे कैन फाइंड आउट अ प्रोफेसर ऑल्सो ऑफ दैट डिपार्टमेंट, दोज हु आर डूइंग रिसर्च इन दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया। So in the meantime, I'll try to open this department, sir. And in the meantime, I think it is over to you, Kailash, sir, in case you want to share something and you want to show students some particular information.
Uh, yes, so I need to share my screen. So this is my screen. So basically, all students who are getting calls from IIT Madras. So there are basically 6 departments under electrical and electronics engineering. So when you fill the application form, they might have asked you different, specialization and different opportunities. You can see what are the different areas under electrical department. So this is communication and signal processing is there, power engineering is there, and microelectronics and MEMS are there. And then you can see instrumentation is there, optics and photonics is there, integrated circuit and system is there, control and optimization is there. So this advice is for all the electronic students. See, I always believe there are 2 or 3 interview for electronics people which are very hard to crack. The first one is IIT Madras Texas Instrument sponsored MS interview, very hard to crack. Very hard to crack means they ask very conceptual question. And second one is IIT Bombay RA interview. And third one is IIT Delhi RFDT or VDTT interview. So these 3 interviews are very difficult to crack. So here you need to put a lot of efforts on your topics. If I talk about the top branch of electronics and communication, that is each student is wishing to get integrated circuit and system. So guys, in this, if you're getting call from MS or especially direct PhD, then you need to know or you must be knowing what kind of project the professors are doing here in the VLSI design, whether it's in the analog VLSI design, whether in the digital VLSI design, whether in the RF or mixed signal IC design. Okay, they may ask you very fundamental question, because the very first question is, sir, why you want to join MS in this area, or do you have any specific interest, or just to get the tag of IIT you want to join this? So there, if you don't have a convincing answer, the professors, people, they are very smart, they can catch you very easily that you are just coming here for the opportunity point of view, not from the interest point of view. Now from where you will get to know what answer you need to frame. Okay, nobody can tell you, obviously we are here to mentor you, but until or unless you don't go and visit these research area, that what is going there in IIT Madras in integrated circuit system groups. You can see I click on this, then I got to a new window. Everything is being mentioned here related to integrated circuit and system and how to join. So guys, this basically is the research area where you need to find the thing, what kind of research is going. You can go here. If you click on this, you will get the kind of research is going here. So in analog and mixed signal ICs, these all research areas are there, and other kind of architecture work is being going here in the DSP CAD, and all other things are here, right? So once you visit, let us suppose you want to work in the power management IC. So why I click power management ICs? This intentionally I clicked. Many times student ask me, sir, I am from the electrical background. So tell me how to prepare for VLSI. So every time my answer to student is, guys, no IC or no electronic circuit or no electronics gadget or no product can work without power. It needs power to operate. And you see today's time, power management unit is one of the very dominating unit in any of the industry. And if you're coming from the electrical engineering, you can see it's clearly written here, right? If you know basically about DC to DC conversion, that you might have studied in the power electronics. Now what may happen, anybody can suggest you, ठीक है आप power electronics prepare कर दो, power system prepare कर दो. Power electronics itself is a very big subject. In power electronics, which all specific topic you need to prepare, you can see they are mostly working on the converters, switching converters, DC to DC converters, right? So you focus more on these area. And if you see here, LED drivers for the camera flash, and if you go for the electronics devices and circuit, you have multiple kind of diodes. LED is there, Zener diode is there, you have a photodiode is there, and a tunnel diode is there. If you don't know what are the material used to make them, what are the voltage current characteristics there, and what are their application, what are their different region of operation, then how you could expect that you may exploit that device very effectively if opportunity given to you. At fundamental level, they at least accept you to have the knowledge. Okay, so these all research papers and references are given here. So if you are applying for PhD, then only I suggest you to do a bit of the literature review of any of the particular project. It may happen that some student have done project in the BTech that is somewhere aligning with this research area, whatever paper is written here. So it's very wise for you people, just please go and take one reading for this research paper. It may give you some slight additional information which can be your answer for the professor's question why you want to join this department. So guys, these are all for integrated circuit and system. Likewise, we can do for other.
Okay. So, well, sir, if you exit from here, I'll show them
Yeah, sure,
my
sure, 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 sure,
screen.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to tell students about earth science. So many students are asking in the live, sir, they are asking question that whether there will be interview in interdisciplinary department IIT Madras. Answer is yes. There will be interview in interdisciplinary departments of IIT Madras, because interdisciplinary departments में वो check करने का और कोई तरीका नहीं होता है उनको आपका knowledge check करने का. So they go for your interviews. Now, earth science is one of the interdisciplinary department, friends. And if you want to know what to prepare for earth science other than your basic subjects, then you should read a couple of sentences which are there on the website of earth science. तो अगर आप पढ़ोगे तो आपको पता लग जाएगा उसमें वो क्या बात कर रहा है. सब सरफेस मैकेनिक्स अगर आप नेट पे डालोगे, इफ यू गो ऑन एनी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस टूल सॉफ्टवेयर लाइक चैट जीपीटी और जेमिनी और समथिंग, अगर आप वहां पे डालोगे सब सरफेस मैकेनिक्स, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट, तो उसमें काफी चीजें निकल के आएंगी सब सरफेस मैकेनिक्स होता क्या है. तो आपकी वहां से यू कैन स्टार्ट प्रिपरेशन व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट. और वैसे भी अगर आप इसको पढ़ोगे द पैराग्राफ व्हिच इज गिवन, यू विल गेट लॉट ऑफ आइडिया हाउ यू आर टू प्रिपेयर फॉर द इंटरव्यू. So layer of the gases surrounding earth surface, the question arises, I remember one of the question asked was like Earth के atmosphere में which gases are there and what is their percentage? Largely which gases are there? Which gas is heavier? So Earth के जो sphere हैं, stratosphere, troposphere, mesosphere, those spheres, So what is the meaning of that? And then they also ask that if Earth is rotating, the atmosphere also is rotating along with Earth. So if the aeroplane is flying, what is the impact of rotating Earth atmosphere on the aeroplane? Those kind of questions. Then similarly, he will ask you the difference between climate and atmosphere. Those kind of basic questions he will ask you. And then if you see, he's talking about no anthropogenic activities. So the moment you type what is anthropogenic activities, you'll get an idea. Every professor will expect that when you're coming to earth science in IIT Madras, you have some knowledge about this department, what this department is doing. What is geophysical flows? अगर आप इसको पढ़ोगे, आप पेन पेपर लेके बैठोगे, you will get an idea what is the meaning of that, what is this talking about, and what is the meaning of this. So some terminologies, obviously you can get what is the terminology there. Geo energy and subsurface mechanics. Geo energy क्या है? We keep on talking nowadays about the renewable energy sources, around us, and what is the geo energy. So have you ever heard this particular term geo energy or not, and how to extract the natural gas from unconventional reservoirs. So all these things, I mean, whatever is written, if you go through that, you will get a lot of idea about earth, earth science department. And then another way to know more is like, when you start, when you go through the research work of research area of these professors, which domain they are working, then the moment you keep on browsing, you will keep on getting a lot of things there. So what are the various research areas of the professors? From there you will get a lot of terminologies, and you can understand, okay, this is how we have to prepare for this particular thing. Like people are talking about ceramics and composite, that means material science is important subject for you, you need to understand that. Then we are talking about the fatigue, fracture mechanics, deformation behavior. We are talking about the high temperature deformations. So that means these are the things which you people are to understand. Tribology, welding joints, high temperature deformation of the power plant, aerospace. Now, if your aerospace engineer is going to ask you the question accordingly. If you're civil engineer, he's going to ask you the question accordingly. He's talking about the composites, ceramics. So as mechanical engineer or a PI or material science engineer, I can ask you these questions in the interview, and then you need to know about this. So, what is electrochemical behavior? What is the different kind of coatings? What is corrosion? What is X-ray? What do you know something about X-ray? What is these bulk metallic gases? So ये सारे के सारे आप अगर देखोगे तो ये आपको पता लग जाएगा मेरे को तैयारी क्या करनी है. So first thing which student normally ask is like which subjects we have to prepare, and you see what is on the given here. So it is given fluid flow, it is given heat transfer, it is given additive manufacturing, it is given by welding, joining. So production engineering, material science engineering, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, heat transfer. These are the subjects. And the best part, friends, is that you have marathons of these subjects on YourPedia, and you can prepare on that. Similarly, biomaterials, we are talking about biomaterials. Many of you have got call from biomaterials. So this is how you have to prepare. So to answer the question that I've got a call from this department and in Madras, what subjects I'm to study, friends, go to that department, and from there you will get an idea what subjects you are to study. Yeah, Mukesh sir, over to you if in case you
I
want
guess
to show
Mukesh sir,
something. Yeah.
Mukesh sir, you have something to share, or else I would start.
I want to say related
Okay.
to the DOMS department, sir, because many queries related to the DOMS department for a CSE student. See, for a CSE student, sir, if we just enter into the DOMS department of IT, am I audible, sir? Yeah. Okay, so if we just enter into the DOMS department of IIT Madras, we can see here the vision first of all, and whenever we go with the like the specialization in information system, we can see here the three professors, and with that, if we I just go with the Nargis Professor Nargis, so we can see the area of interest. So her area of interest is social networking, mining, recommended system, mobile app analytics, and econometrics modeling. That is the main research area. So by this, we can analyze or we can think that in the DOMS, whenever we are going for the interview, the basic requirement is statistics. Because if I just talk about the recommended system, Again, you have to take the data, like then filter out and make or filter a proper insight from that data. That is the requirement of like IT people in the field of or in the department of DOMS. So first of all, I simply suggest to all the CSC students, my dear students, if you just go for the interview in DOMS for the IT, then again I just want to showcase some like Professor Saji. Again, you can see here the area of interest. Again, information system for organization, BI tool. What is the purpose of BI tool? Again, just finding out the insights from the data and present in a proper way. Again, cyber security and privacy. And again, it's a part of management. How we are making the policies for that. Again, MIS, management information system. So you can see here that if I just talk about the IT specialization in the DOMs, again, we can see here one more professors. So more or less the area of interest is somewhat same. That's why what you have to do is please visit the website properly. Please see out the research area and the area of interest. What type of research is going on in that particular department? And if you are just go as a CSC background students in DOMS and select as a IT. So again, decision support system we have to make like decision modeling for analytics. So all this stuff, supply chain management, maybe it is more operational management, it is more related to the other branch streams, but introduction to database management system, decision support system, all these are more relevant for a CSC student. So again, my dear students, please visit the website properly. Please visit the area of interest for the faculties and the type of research is going on in this department. That helps a lot in the interview. Thank you, sir. From this, this is from my side, sir. Class, sir.
Okay, Mukesh, sir, thank you. So let me share my screen, sir. So I guess my screen is here. Sorry, match is going also. I had opened the window for match.
Wonderful.
So let me share again. Okay, sir, why I want to share with this with student? See, student are getting call. Guys, if you got call from the electrical department, you can see they had clearly given the syllabus. Sir, this is the mistake basically most of the student do. They
Okay.
don't even visit the website. It's clearly written that if you are being called for microelectronics and MEMS, so this is the
Hmm.
course content they will be judging. And they had
Hmm.
given a brief syllabus. And if you go
Hmm.
down, sir, they had also mentioned the sample paper here. You can see here
Hmm.
sample paper. That what all
Hmm.
question they will be asking. The
Hmm.
sample paper they had given here.
Okay.
For all specialization they mentioned. So
Hmm.
guys, if they are giving you what course, what is the syllabus, you can see syllabus is
Hmm.
mentioned here. What
Hmm.
syllabus is there, you can go in this section,
Hmm.
every syllabus is being mentioned. If you are being
Hmm.
called for the first specialization, syllabus is mentioned here and the sample
Hmm.
paper is being given here. And if you
Hmm.
are being called for the second, everything is mentioned here. So guys,
Hmm.
before going for interview, at least explore that respective department on the
Hmm.
website in detail from where you are getting call. Time
Hmm.
and again, why we are time and again telling regarding the interview preparation. See, the subjects are very wide. There is depth and there is width also. But we know as a mentor or as our experience what core area they are going to touch for sure. There will be specific question from those area and 100% question will be there. So that's why you can listen the interview experiences of the past student on the YourPedia portal. So there are many interview experiences which already shared with the student. So like this, you can explore everything available on the website. If you are being called for the instrumentation, they had clearly mentioned that you must have good command over the analog, digital circuit, amplifier, log amplifier, A to D, D to A converter. These all are the application of the analog and operational amplifier. Second, they have asked you the knowledge of basic electric and magnetic measurement, means sensor transducer. They are expecting you to have the knowledge. And then sample paper also they given here. If you're getting call for the optics and photonics, they mentioned entire electromagnetics theory. This is the entire 12th class physics. If we leave this transmission line, waveguide and two wire line, rest everything is the 12th class physics. And they also mention the suggested book, which book you need to suggest. I can understand the time is very less, each student is not capable of going and reading the books time and again. So that is why where our expertise come into picture, we suggest to some specific set of the topic, which topic you need to prepare from these all topic. I am sure they're going to ask question definitely from the transmission line. What is difference between transmission line and waveguide? They are going to ask you question definitely what is antenna. They will ask you simple question, if I give you a wire, can it work as an antenna? They want to check your basic acumen, not the advanced knowledge. They understand if you can make something significant, meaningful from the raw material, it means you possess that mind. You have that capability. You can think instantaneously and answer the question. And I'm repeating time and again to all students, mathematics and signal system, they are the basically core of any interview in IITs, be it IIT Delhi, Bombay, Madras, Kharagpur, Guwahati, Roorkee, any IITs. मैथमेटिक्स में प्रोबेबिलिटी वाला पार्ट अच्छे से प्रिपेयर कर लो. You can see they mentioned only topic probability and linear algebra. These are the foundation topic of engineering. Even you go for data science, you go for artificial intelligence, you will find question from here only. So this everything is mentioned on the website of IIT Madras. So alongside the research area, if you visit, you can find also the sample paper. What kind of sample they are going to conduct. So if they had mentioned some specific set of topic, okay, these are the topic which they will be asking. What question you can expect from those topics? That everything is mentioned here. And one more thing with all the listener, whosoever is listening to us, whenever you are getting call from the interdisciplinary domain, so one question was being asked to one student in IIT Guwahati that why you want to basically come into interdisciplinary domain. So the answer he gave, he answered in simple way. Sir, in today's time, any societal activities or any product that is involving ICT, information, communication, and technology. So that is why, sir, this motivated me to think why to restrict only to my domain. Why not to take interference and source and technology from other domain and make something significant product which can be part of the day-to-day societal activity? Because we all are educated and we want to do something meaningful, something significant. So this is also a contribution we are giving to the nation. If I am making something significant contribution which can play very important role in day-to-day activities of the each one of us, so I am contributing something to the nation. That is my duty. So guys, in today's time, don't discard interdisciplinary domain like they are the waste branches. Many times student have myth, sir interdisciplinary में तो वो जाता है जिसको main branches में नहीं मिलता है. सर इनमें तो प्लेसमेंट नहीं होता है. IITs में इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी में कैरियर्स होता है कि नहीं होता है. If you see Sitara, Bombay is there, you will get opportunity to work on the real world issues. और अगर आपके अंदर वो एक insights है, आपके पास स्किल है, आपके पास इतना अपॉर्चुनिटी है सर, यू आर नॉट गेटिंग फिट इनटू सम मॉडल, ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग मॉडल. आप अपना मॉडल खुद बनाओगे. आपके पास एक प्रॉब्लम है और जब आपको ऐसा सिचुएशन दिया जाता, आप अपना एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाओगे. और इन टूडेज टाइम सर, नोबडी इज इंटरेस्टेड इन लिसनिंग व्हाट यू नो. दे आर इंटरेस्टेड टू लिसन व्हाट यू हैड डन. So what you have done, that will be that project, what you will be doing there, what you will be executing in that interdisciplinary department, what I believe. So guys, don't underestimate if you are getting from the interdisciplinary. Mathematics अच्छे से prepare कर दो, emerging innovative technology का knowledge अच्छे से ले लीजिएगा और एक दो core branches अपने ले लीजिएगा.
चलो सर, एक ना MS एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप है जो IIT मद्रास में होता है. बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स को उसमें से कॉल आया है.
Right, sir.
And they are asking what is MS entrepreneurship and how to basically prepare for the interview of this. Again, I mean, other than their main basic core subjects, because entrepreneurship में electrical का students भी जा सकता है, mechanical का भी जा सकता है, computers भी जा सकता है. So the moment you go to this interview, number one, you should have knowledge about your own core branches. That is
Right,
number
sir.
one requirement. Number two requirement, you need to see that which area, I mean, these people are working, and you need to visit the department and you need to see what is there in the department. उसको visit करना पड़ेगा और उसमें देखना पड़ेगा कि research field क्या है, research areas उसमें क्या क्या है. The moment you go for research areas, you will get that okay in which areas they are working. तो आपको major area of research उस department का मिल भी जाएगा कि क्या क्या research होता है,
Right,
कौन कौन
sir.
से faculty उस department में हैं and how they are working. That idea you will get it the moment you explore further this MS research work. उसमें आपको उन्होंने दे रखा है कि कौन कौन सी रिसर्च होती है. जब आप when you will open these links are also attached. When you open these links, They will also tell you that these are the projects on which we are working, and they provided all the details. Only thing is, student must have some kind of patience to open these particular links and read and go through. I mean, what are the various options provided to them in IIT Madras. तो अगर वो उस तरीके से ओपन करेंगे देखेंगे सर तो उनको काफी उसमें मिलेगा, चीजें मिलेंगी उसमें तैयारी करने के लिए. बट एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स आर लाइक they will ask you basic question why you want to be in this particular course, what you want to do in this course. And entrepreneurship अलग कोई professor recruit नहीं करता. There is not a dedicated professor for entrepreneurship department. He is either taken from mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. Interdisciplinary है तो professors are also from different departments. All you need to see is like in which project you are interested in IIT Madras, and you
Right,
have
sir.
to
Right, sir.
prepare for that.
Right, sir. Right,
चला
sir.
सर कुछ बिफोर वी एंड इट अप कुछ क्वेश्चन बच्चों के ले लेते हैं. आई थिंक वी
हाँ जी.
फिनिश इट अप. So, which topics to prepare for IIT Bombay Energy Test? Shrikant is asking. 11th and 12th ka physics, chemistry, maths he's saying. See, number one, energy studies. Again, I will say that you should have knowledge about your own subjects. If I talk about mechanical engineering, if you are from mechanical engineering getting called in energy studies, obviously you should have some knowledge about your own subjects. Fluid mechanics आप PCM में भी पढ़ते हो. Physics, chemistry, maths में आप fluid mechanics पढ़ते हो, heat transfer पढ़ते हो, थर्मोडायनेमिक्स पढ़ते हो, ये सारे स्पेक्स आप वहां पढ़ते हो, उसका नॉलेज आपको होना चाहिए. प्लस ऑब्वियसली दे कैन आस्क यू सम क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू एप्टीट्यूड और जनरल अवेयरनेस रिलेटेड टू एनर्जी साइंस. दे कैन आस्क यू अबाउट दीस क्वेश्चंस आल्सो. One
No, no, sir.
question is the, yeah.
They will definitely ask you question from the physics chemistry because sir, it's all about the energy storage. And if you don't have the basic idea of electrolytes and all, then they will judge the fundamental. And I
Yes.
assume they give the officially also that they're going to ask you judge you on the physics chemistry also. So guys, they are the fundamental. You need to do them.
Yes, there is a question. Got call from IIT Bhubaneswar in MS Electrical. What should I prepare for interview and written?
Yes, Sarajit Mukherjee, see, I told you while filling the application form, if you had put some specific orders or preferences, then you need to prepare accordingly, right? Okay. Many times what happen, IIT don't ask for the specialization, they simply ask some research area. Let us suppose you put the research area power electronics, then you must be really good in the power electronics, measurement, and basic of circuit analysis and Fourier series and mathematics, Fourier transform tools. Because Fourier series, Fourier transform plays very important role in analyzing the circuit when they are not being excited by the sinusoidal or DC supply. When there are the square wave, triangular wave, then how to do the analysis? You need to break down the non-sinusoidal signal into sinusoidal signal. So these kind of the tools and skill they will see, and they will actually want that you are holding these all skills. Okay. Apart from that, if your project is somewhere in the power engineering, you had made it with using some power converter and some other kind of the control and stability integration, then you need to prepare your project. I believe written is not going to be very tough game. Written, if you had prepared for the gate, even if you are the gate qualified, then only you have the sufficient knowledge. Okay. So for written, your gate subject is more than enough. For interview, your project, power electronics, measurement, what are the different measuring instrument which are used for the AC measurement, DC measurement, which gives the RMS measurement, which gives the DC measurement, and these kind of the stuff. How you can basically increase the sensitivity of the instrument, accuracy, precision, relationship between them, and what are the different kind of the error. These kind of the fundamental questions they may ask you, they may judge you on. Okay, so prepare this area for the MS in electrical, especially if you put the preference like the power electronics. So I guess most of the questions we have taken.
Students are bothered about interviews, Kailash sir, and they think that if interview is there, then the probability of selection is less. In fact, it is the reverse. If interview is there, then probability of selection will be more if you prepare well and if you go offline. कई बार
सर
बच्चा बोल रहा है ऑनलाइन
इंटरव्यू
है या ऑफलाइन है.
सर हम लोग सारे ना मूवीज देखते हैं, मूवीज में चलो ये दिखाया जाता है कि आपके पास 2 मिनट है अपने आप को प्रूफ करो, तो यहाँ पे तो आपके पास 15 से 20 मिनट है अपने आप को प्रूफ करने के लिए. तो हमें वहां से
और
भी स्किल्स की
आजकल तो
नॉलेज
सर
चाहिए.
प्रूफ. वन ऑफ माय प्रोफेसर वाज द फ्रेंड वाज इन रिमोट आईआईटी इन इंडिया. वी टोल्ड कि जो इस आईआईटी तक पहुंच जाएगा हम तो उसको रख ही लेते हैं. The person who will come and reach us, that shows his genuineness and his commitment कि वो आना चाहता है. तो हम उसको अगर इंटरव्यू तक पहुंच गया उसको हम रख लेंगे. because we know that in India, other than metropolitan, now IITs are in the remote locations, Jammu, Mandi, Tirupati. तो अगर कोई बच्चा वहां तक पहुंच जाता है सर इंटरव्यू देने, तो वो प्रोफेसर उसको रख लेता है. बट स्टूडेंट्स का ये है कि दे आर नॉट इवन गोइंग नाउअडेज, दे आर नॉट कमिंग आउट ऑफ द होम्स, दे आर सेइंग ओके ऑनलाइन इंटरव्यू होगा तो हम देंगे. ऑनलाइन इंटरव्यू इज मोर कॉम्पिटिटिव बिकॉज एवरीबॉडी इज गिविंग. ऑफलाइन इंटरव्यू इज नॉट कॉम्पिटिटिव, कोई कोई पहुंचेगा, जो पहुंचेगा उसका सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा. दैट इज हाउ इट गोस. आई थिंक हमने मोर और लेस सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर लगा दिए हैं सर मुकेश से.
Yes, sir.
कुछ जो कंप्यूटर वाले बच्चे थे उनको भी हमने क्वेश्चंस का आंसर दे दिया है.
Mhm.
It is all about now how they prepare and how they proceed forward. So I think we summarize the session, Kailash sir.
एक
I think
एक सर
yeah.
स्टूडेंट का क्वेरी है, पार्डन सर. सोनिक्स कह रहे हैं सर, हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई फॉर पीएचडी अब्रॉड विद गेट स्कोर.
Hmm.
तो
Hmm.
कैलाश सर, इसके लिए अगर आप बता पाए.
देखो
सर, हाउ
PhD abroad.
कैन वी अप्लाई फॉर
Hmm.
पीएचडी अब्रॉड विद गेट स्कोर सर.
एक्चुअली सर क्या है, कुछ यूनिवर्सिटीज जैसे टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक, RWTH, क्रैनफील्ड यूनिवर्सिटी यूके, नेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी सिंगापुर, नन्यांग टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटीज, इन यूनिवर्सिटीज में गेट को एक क्रेडिबिलिटी की तरह से लिया जाता है सर, MS के लिए भी, PhD के लिए भी. अब जब भी कोई प्रोफेसर, जैसे हमने पिछले 2 दिन पहले मैंने एक वीडियो डाला था नेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी सिंगापुर का, वो GRE मांग रहे थे. तो जब आप उसमें गेट स्कोर प्रोफेसर को मेल करके भेजोगे, PhD इज ऑल अबाउट प्रोफेसर मुकेश सर, वी हैव
राइट,
अंडरस्टूड इट.
राइट सर.
PhD इज नॉट अबाउट यूनिवर्सिटी. अगर प्रोफेसर को तुम पसंद आ गए तो साहब वो आपको ले लेगा. और इन 5 यूनिवर्सिटी के जिनके मैंने नाम लिए हैं, इन यूनिवर्सिटीज में गेट एक क्रेडिबल स्कोर माना जाता है सर. गेट को एक अच्छा स्कोर के हिसाब से माना जाता है. तो अगर प्रोफेसर को लगा कि साहब आपने गेट क्वालिफाई किया है, वो इंडिया से हो
बट
आप, तो
आई थिंक सर,
ऑब्वियसली
मुझे लगता है गेट के साथ साथ आपका कवर लेटर कैसा है, आपका एसओपी क्या है, आपका
वो तो
प्रोजेक्ट
मैटर
वर्क
करेगा.
क्या था, वो भी
हम्म.
बहुत ज्यादा मैटर करता है. ठीक है सर, आपका गेट
हम्म.
स्कोर एक पार्ट है, एक पैरामीटर है. बट अगर
हम्म.
आपने कवर लेटर अच्छे से नहीं लिखा, आपने एसओपी बहुत अच्छे से नहीं लिखा, एलओआर बहुत अच्छे से नहीं प्रेजेंट किया, आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं स्टूडेंट अपने यहाँ पे भी चांसेस लूज करते हैं इन डॉक्यूमेंट्स की वजह से.
राइट सर. हम्म. हम्म. कला सर, ये टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक एंड RWTH, these are very good universities, right sir?
Right, sir. Right, sir. Sir, they are very highly QS ranked. Even RWTH
Hmm.
is being preferred by student even in comparison to the top universities. And I guess most of the student rate RWTH above the IITs,
Hmm.
especially if you are getting courses like business analytics, sustainability management, remote sensing, and GIS. Basically, sir, currently in India, the specializations, they are those old tradition specializations. So yes, they are getting innovative or they are getting innovated. Either they are changing the curriculum or either they are changing the name of the specialization. The example for that is in IIT Kharagpur, earlier it was VIBES. Now they made it Visual Intelligence System and changed the entire curriculum into artificial intelligence and intelligence systems. So when it comes to interdisciplinary research, so Germany is holding some good universities. Munich is there, RWTH is there, and many other universities, KIT is there, and other universities are also there who are basically providing quality education and an optimal fees. It's not like a very high for MS. Obviously, for PhD, you will be getting scholarship. For
Hmm.
international, it's all about your aspiration, the efforts you're putting, which most of the time students realize once they start working in India. Then they feel, okay, now it's stagnation. So what next? They ask themselves question. Then they start putting effort in those direction. That's why I keep on suggesting all the students. Nobody is going to forcefully, telling you go there. It's your own choice. But when some expert fellow or mentors are suggesting you opportunity, at least have an eye on that opportunity. Maybe you are interested into that, but you are not thinking into that direction because of some unreasonable obstacles or roadblocks. Like earlier I
Hmm.
told you, बहुत ज्यादा पैसा लगता है, बहुत सारे एग्जाम लिखने होते हैं. एक बार आप सेशन ज्वाइन करिए. That's why what we did here on the YourPedia education. So our mentors Rahul Sharma, Jyoti, who themselves are
Hmm.
currently in the USA, so they sit
Hmm.
on Saturday at 8 p.m. and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. And
Hmm.
student comes there and share their profile and ask the doubts related to ABC of study abroad. from very basic to depth level. How will be your transition, what all facilities you are getting there, and how your life is going there, and what kind of pressure is there. Is it easy to make the transition from directly BTech to PhD or not? And students are getting immense help from those mentors. You can see that in terms of our results, we are getting the productive results in very short frame of the time. On an average, we are getting 10 to 12 students getting their PhD offer with studentship in 1 month. So if students are getting that opportunity, it means there are plenty of opportunities. So guys, don't basically limit your aspirations. If you have skill, ambitious बनो और अच्छे स्केल पे जाके अपनी competencies को prove करो. I always believe go at global stage. जहां तक आप पहुंचे हो बहुत अच्छी बात है. You did it. You put lot of efforts. Wherever you are at this time, you need to celebrate that. But what next? Ask yourself question, what next? So to what next, that is a stage, at least have a global exposure. Sir, neither me, neither I guess Mukesh sir, we all are sharing our experience here. So these all students know they at least need to check their professor profile once. They will find at least one of their educational qualification is from the abroad. There might be some reason why they did it. So they also come to know, okay, if we are getting some opportunity, we should get it. We should not miss it opportunity. So that is why there is a different credibility which comes into your profile when you got some education from such highly ranked university, and kind of networking you get and kind of collaboration opportunity you get in many sense. That is truly incredible.
Kalasa, to end up the session, I think we need to end it up at within a minute. So to end up the session, I would like to share something on the basis of my experience of जो उत्तर प्रदेश और बिहार में टीचर्स रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ सर पिछले 2 सालों में. I strongly believe that it is easier to get into NIT, IIT with foreign PhD than to get in the state government college of Bihar और उत्तर प्रदेश. उसके लिए तुम्हें रिटर्न एग्जाम देना पड़ेगा, इंटरव्यू देना पड़ेगा. लेकिन यहाँ हम भी देख रहे हैं कितनी आसानी से तुम्हें पीएचडी अपॉर्चुनिटीज बाहर मिल रही हैं टॉप यूनिवर्सिटीज में, KTH एंड सर टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. जैसे को KTH TUM का PhD लेके पोस्ट डॉक्टरेट लेके कोई बच्चा इंपीरियल कॉलेज लंदन से कोई बच्चा जाएगा MIT रोपड़, ऑब्वियसली दे आर गोइंग टू टेक हिम. तो इससे ये हुआ कि तुम बीटेक के बाद यूरोपीडिया ग्लोबल के पास गए और उन्होंने तुम्हें भेज दिया डायरेक्ट PhD में फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटीज के अंदर. फिर तुम 5-7 साल के बाद पैसा वैसा कमाने के बाद रोपड़ आए और रोपड़ वालों ने तुम्हें रख लिया. अब इसका रिवर्स लो सर, तुम IIT रोपड़ चले गए PhD करने. जैसे तुम PhD करके निकले तुम्हें पता नहीं तुम्हें वहां पे सर पोस्ट डॉक्टरेट फेलोशिप भी मिलना मुश्किल हो जाता है कई बार. सो स्टूडेंट्स को हम ये बता रहे हैं, लेकिन आई थिंक ये जो हम इंफॉर्मेशन देते हैं स्टूडेंट्स पता नहीं किस वे में इसको ले रहे हैं, बट जो स्मार्ट बच्चा होगा सर उसका बेनिफिट उठा जाएगा. तो विद दिस
इवन सर हमने आज से 3-4 साल पहले बच्चों को गाइड करना स्टार्ट किया था कि आप डायरेक्ट PhD के लिए मूव करो, और वही हुआ है सर. आज UGC के चेयरमैन कल बोल भी दिया कि आप डायरेक्ट 4 ईयर के बाद आप कर सकते हैं. तो यही सेम सिनारियो सर अगले 2-3 साल के बाद ये भी होगा कि डिग्रीज का साइड ड्यूरेशन कम हो, डायरेक्ट PhD के लिए हमें ज्यादा इन्फोर्स किया जाए. तो दैट इज द पॉइंट, और बच्चों को जाना भी चाहिए सर.
सर देखो क्रेज है, गवर्नमेंट जॉब की तरफ बच्चा बोलता है हमें जाना है. और टीचिंग की अगर मैं बात करूं तो IIT में टीचिंग से अच्छा क्या हो सकता है सर. IIT में टीचर लगो, NIT में टीचर लग जाओ, और उसके लिए बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट रास्ता बता रहे हैं. रास्ता बता रहे हैं सब भाई साहब, बीटेक को आप अब जैसे अनुष्का का केस लेते हैं, कैलाश सर अनुष्का अभी बीटेक में वो कर रही है, फाइनल ईयर में है. वो जाके PhD करेगी, पोस्ट डॉक्टरेट करेगी, उसमें पैसा भी कमाएगी. ऐसा नहीं सिर्फ जॉब कर रही है, वो किसी भी क्लास 1 ऑफिसर जो गवर्नमेंट में है उससे ज्यादा सेव करेगी. और उसके बाद वो अप्लाई करेगी IIT मुंबई. मुंबई इसको ऑब्वियसली कंसिडर करेंगे क्योंकि उसके पास वो क्रेडिबिलिटी होगी. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. चलो इसके ऊपर एंड अप करते हैं सर आज का सेशन, एंड इट वाज वंडरफुल. एंड कल 9 बजे दोबारा हम सेशन करेंगे सर स्टार्ट. थैंक यू मुकेश सर, थैंक यू क्लास.